I'm a car guy. I don't play golf, I don't fish, I don't hunt. I like motorsports, and this is a motorsports country club.
This is where I come to unwind. My wife sometimes tells me it's time for you to go to the track.
I feel very capable, very powerful, very much in control of what's going on in my life when I'm on the track.
When you're in the car and working it hard out here, there's nothing else out there that can compare.
The cars that are available to the general public now are phenomenal vehicles, but there's not a lot of place to run them the way they're meant to be run. This is one of the few places you can do that.
There's so many different things that happen in one lap with the elevation changes, the off camber, a couple of blind corners.
We engineered the course so it would feel like a country drive, and when you go from turn to turn, it's like you're going somewhere in between the turns. And with every lap, you feel like you've made a tour of the place.
There's just not a lot of tracks out there that keep you busy all the time at the wheel like this track does.
And it's very forgiving at the same time. You go off that track, you're not going to take your car out.
Worst case scenario, you mow grass.
Turn one, very exciting. It feels like the car is going to go away, and then if you put your trust in it, it'll take a set and take you through there.
Throttle lift right before I turn in, and then I'm right back to watt as I turn through it.
Turn 2 and turn 3 are a true combo. Both right-handers, both on camber.
2, I kind of give away for 3 so I can get the most speed into the straight.
I stick the car in there right at the apex of 2 a lot of times and drive an arc. I even use up some of that loose asphalt sometimes on the track out.
A lot of guys lose it there. I've been all the way up the straight of 4 off the track. I had hay underneath my car. There was dry straw in the wheels, and there was smoking.
Turn 4 is affectionately known as Santa Rita because she was the patron saint of the impossible task. No two drivers run it in the same way.
I like to run a wider line and then close it in coming around. Some people like to make a straight braking zone out of it.
I stay on the very outside edge of the track where most people goes into the inside.
I don't drift out. I actually bring it back to prepare for that off camber.
As the hill flattens out, there's better grip. The car's chassis settles.
I'm trying to hit the first 3 foot of concrete, a very early apex.
Turn 6, a right-hand kink, a true kink. It's a very grippy, very high-speed turn.
It's flat out.
Flat out.
Flat out.
There's a kink there?
It's flat out, but it's very critical not to do anything harsh with the wheel. We've gotten through there at a little over 100.
About 98.
95 to 100.
I'm fear limited through there, not gear limited, but...
Turn 7 we call Mustang. It's a 180, off camber 2%. And like any stray horse, this is not a turn to play with.
Thankfully, my car has ABS because I trigger it through there every so often.
And if you don't get your braking done in that corner in a straight line, you'll loop it.
7 for me is like recess. Just so easy to throw the back end of the car out and just kind of drift around.
Turn 8 is the dam turn, named for the dam.
very high-speed corner, and it requires you to get it exactly right or you'll just go wailing off.
I don't feel like the car's going to spin. I don't feel like the car's going to slide. I feel like the car's going to sprout wings and take off and fly away.
Stay balanced on the pavement.
Turn 9 is a bend, not a true kink. You just feed in the steering input, feed out the steering input.
Coming out of 9, I cross over the track to the left-hand side to set up for 10. Going to brake hard, try to make a smooth arc all the way around.
There's a lot more grip there than some people think.
It becomes a momentum corner for me. It's just making sure that I don't lose any power as I come up the hill.
From the time I accelerate coming out of the hairpin all the way until I get through 11, I'm flat out.
My best time, I think, is like 129.7.
Just a hair under 140.
Low 31s.
I've been around the track in a minute 24. Doesn't count because I wasn't driving, but
You'd think you might get tired of it, but as you learn every turn, there's always a little more, you know, and it's that challenge to me that, you know, what you can do to put that thing on that edge and just get more out of it, you know, and that's why we do it.
It's always fun just to come out and see who's out and just bench racing, basically.
The guys that I come out here and interact with, that in itself is just a good time.
I've made a lot of friends out here. The camaraderie is fantastic.
Like anything, there's always some jerks around. Oh, we still rolling?
They're constantly working to make sure that we just come out here and have the best time. I don't have to wait for an event to get my fix. I can just take a break, come out here and play a little bit and then go back.
The idea is to be the ultimate inconvenience. We wanted somebody to be able to get off work and run for 2 hours and leave exhausted, with no gas, less tire, and with a big smile on their face. That's the entire goal of this place.
It's exactly what I've been looking for.
There's nothing like this place. It is truly incredible.